Welcome back, everybody. Road Play. Sorry I haven't been doing all of this. I'm sorry, just a quick second. So hold on, close that out. Close that out. Oh, no. Okay, put that down. We will clear. Okay, I am good. Let me switch over this accounts. Switch accounts. While I'm waiting for it to switch accounts, we'll get right into the game. Today we're playing Minnesota. Play full game. Let's go dish. What's in that road? Let's go that. MLB Network. Clear skies. Okay, advance. Today we have Danny Salazar starting. I like that. We'll advance. Would you consider mixing up the lineup today? Young Gums is batting 1.6 against right-handed pitchers. Who can I replace? Although he's cold, I'll go with him. He's got a higher batting average than what you call it. So back to what I was saying was sorry guys, I haven't been uploading. I've been really busy. I mean, last time I uploaded was Rainbow. Trying to get back onto this mode of uploading live streams.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins, Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Swing and a little blooper to center. Buxton on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So striding in, Sammy Miranda. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Sammy Miranda.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Now, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, this is a really good club. I mean, here we are the second half of the year. They're already leading the division, but now they're starting to open up a lead. It looks like it's almost like the quarter horse that you know is going to win this race, and he starts to pour it on to embarrass everybody. They're smelling the finish line right now.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Byron Buxton. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Out of play. Here it comes on 1-1. Way in front of that fastball. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chisenhall going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Still no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Chasing after it is Rosario.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. So here's Francisco Lindor now, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Kepler has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. This one's flared toward left center. Rosario moving to his left, and that retires the side. Indians.
3 up, 3 down.
Here's Byung-Ho Park. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Designated hitter, Byung-Ho Park.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Ramirez is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. So here's Joe Mauer. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. 9 base hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Grounded to the right. Kipnis showing off his range. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Batting 6.
Standing in, Wilmer Flores. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
Any MLB game to get him later. I've come close.
First pitch of the at-bat.
To the 8th inning.
Swings through the slider there.
That pitch, and he got a base hit. I was close to getting no hitter. That's my main personal objective. Just to get
The windup and the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets fouled. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. It looks like they've changed their whole game plan. Come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
step up your game, man. Step it up.
First offering on its way. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Career against Kyle Gibson, just a 2 for 14 line to show for it. 0-1 pitch on its way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's in there, base hit. And he is in there.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can punt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
It's been leaked so many times. It was in the files since the game came out. I never released it.
Because here's the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Let him know on Twitter.
And Soto swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim to make one away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Most of his pitches have been where I've been doing, right here. Right where that river is.
Now the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Kipnis rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's Michael Brantley as he rips it on the ground to second. Miranda takes it in. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Number 10.
Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I'm 3 for 13 guys, so that's like the best.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. And that's the third out.
Madden 18 comes out, we'll be doing definitely that.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Tribe lead this one 2-0. Now batting, Eddie Rosario. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. In there for strike 1.
I usually don't get viewers until like the 6th inning.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Here comes the first pitch. Jorge Polanco is that not?
Sure.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. 2 for 9. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
The streams are going to start dying down because I got to go to school, back to school here soon. So those are going to be definitely dying down. I'll
try again. 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left. Ramirez on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 9th. Catcher.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana settles in to lead off the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging strikes, that's one thing, but make it work a little bit.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Francisco Lindor comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive to center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder. Lonnie
stepping in and ready for another shot, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Put it right there.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sammy Miranda back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Chapman or
the center fielder, number 25. Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Well, he just outran that. Even when you're expecting the bunt, everybody knows he can run. They're going to play in on him. But he just flat, nice touch, and outran the baseball to first base for the base hit.
Max Kepler stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
Tonight, I will be doing a little bit of rainbow. Watch this later.
Now the 0-1 starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Max Kepler goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Team Live is just YouTube Girl. I am not part of it.
Young Hope Park is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I mean, I was, but 2 big into is like kind of now. But there are parts of my beat is.
Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
He is at 271. He is 19 away, 29 away from 300.
Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Jason Kipnis.
He's almost there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Calling for it, Kepler. He's got it one away.
Now batting, center
So
fielder.
one gone in the inning now, and here's the center
Jackson.
fielder, Austin Jackson. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, shit.
Hey now.
Oh, shoot.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
If I was a real baseball player, I'd be horrible.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. So digging in now, Giovanni Soto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out. Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
But I don't like how this is.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Weak chopper up the line. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. So here's Joe Mauer.
Did I kind of say it? Yeah, they
Leading
He's
off
0
left
for
wing.
1 thus far.
First baseman, Joe Mauer.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, this offense finds himself struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Oh, my show's on. Yeah, my show's on. Sports Nation.
Swing and a line drive, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Mauer rounding first, on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 10 doubles for him on the season. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Taken in by Kipnis, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Well, sometimes games can pay good money.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. A man at third with 1 away.
Oh, he's close. He's at 9.8. He's close. Okay. Did you want a fastball? Fastball. Right.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
For Minnesota.
So stepping in, Jorge Polanco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
2 gone. I thought that was the inning.
Stepping into the box, Jason Castro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the... Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
They got that.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Edwin Encarnacion now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First offering on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 0-1 pitch. A line shot to third base.
Damn. He's good. That dude right there. I need to get him third base.
Here's Carlos Santana.
Third base.
Now he comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. One there. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit to short, taken in by Flores, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Sammy Miranda. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Struck him out. I think I struck him out twice. I struck him out.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Here's Byron Buxton now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. And that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Minnesota,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Also for NFL and NBA, I'll let you guys know in just a second what my 13s are for each sport.
Ready with the 0-2. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate.
All right, if you guys know, I told you
the 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
My favorite base.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Football.
Ready once again, Jason Kipnis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Center fielder.
Number 2 team would have to be Dolphins.
Jackson.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. A hit in 2 tries so far. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Probably the
halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. Rwanda Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
LeBron left again.
Here's Byung-Ho Park. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
I don't know if I like them or I like someone else. I definitely will not like the Warriors, ever. Probably still like Cleveland, but second team I'd have to choose would be
Ball 1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 7.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe Mauer. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Get you, my boy, get you.
And no one will track it down.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen.
Leading off for Cleveland,
Giovanni Soto is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Miranda is there for it. 1 down.
now batting.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play. Edwin Encarnacion now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hot shot on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And he'll go the short way to retire this. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a ball, 1-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Three and 2 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Number 8 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 8.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now another 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Back now in the Twin Cities for what remains of this production of baseball.
I'm gonna get a new pitcher.
For the Twins. Now catching, number 38, Chris Jimenez.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Kepler is after it. Gone
There we go.
to lead off the inning. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Number 10 for him on the year. And it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead.
Bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. But they're going to be able to throw a lot freer if they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Francisco.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
The right fielder, number 8,
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Second baseman, number 8.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
XMC, what is this called now? His YouTube channel.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
He asked me to
2 out, nobody on.
use it. And he did a video on it, and he has it up. I'll try to get
Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate,
Center fielder.
Austin Jackson. Lifetime in this matchup, 1 for 6.
cut up scratchy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. 2 out with the man at first.
He's just eating the ball.
Lifted in the air out to center field.
Well,
Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
if they get 1 base hit, then I'm calling a closer.
Stepping up now, Sammy Miranda. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate, 1-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready for another chance? Byron Buxton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's in there for strike one. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Hey, this has been a great outing. He's already in the 9th inning. He's going on 100 pitches now. I want to see him complete this game. Finish it out. That's really impressive.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the 1st inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Danny Salazar earns his 8th victory of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Kyle Gibson pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available.
Do thank everyone that did come in and tuned in. I'll try to get live tomorrow. I'm not sure what time tomorrow, but hopefully sometime tomorrow. But thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna check something real quickly before I do get off. Let's do this. So get ready for tomorrow's game. Trevor Bauer is our pitcher for tomorrow. Okay.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Cleveland Indians pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 3-1. The Royals sent 3 balls into the seats as they dismantled the A's 12-4. The Texas Rangers broke up the 7-game losing skid as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-4. The Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-2. The Yankees completed a short 2-game sweep as they manhandled the Mets 6-0. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the visiting Rays 8-4. The Boston Red Sox swung it well with 15 hits in this one as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 11-6. Nelson Cruz was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Mariners took down the Orioles 3-2. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. Justin Bour had a big fly with 5 driven in, helping the Fish get past the Giants 5-2. Yunel Escobar drove in 4, leading the Angels to a victory over the Nationals 8-1. Tony Cingrani earned the 3rd W of his season, helping the Reds down the Cubs 6-5. The Brewers hit 3 long balls as they plundered the Pirates 8-2. The Diamondbacks got 11 overall hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 4-2. The Rockies allowed 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Braves 2-1. The Phillies total 11 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-5. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Aha! I got Milky. trade. One more trade. Let me trade. Got Alex Avila now. We are good. I don't think there was any Senate catchers. No, there wasn't. Okay. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next live stream. Peace.